The market capitalization of Cardano is at present at more than $16 billion. The organization's local token, ADA, has likewise been filling in ubiquity because of its developing use cases. As of late, the organization declared that it has added another component to its blockchain that makes it more straightforward to perform exchanges. The year 2022 has not been an optimal one for digital currencies. For example, the cost of ADA has been fluctuating somewhere in the range of 45 cents and 52 cents during the most recent 7 days. In the wake of hitting a high of $1.60 in January, the altcoin began to exchange at lower levels. Notwithstanding the negative market patterns during the start of spring, Cardano had the option to return quickly and keep an inspirational perspective. Be that as it may, after it penetrated the $1.20 mark, the cost of the altcoin began to fall. Is this a collection zone sign for Cardano or the start of a further negative fall? Through peer-looked into research, Cardano was worked as the first blockchain stage that can be worked with the essential safety efforts to safeguard the information of billions. It is likewise equipped for supporting different worldwide frameworks. A consistent ascent in noticeable quality is required for Cardano to keep up with its situation as one of the most unmistakable digital currencies on the planet. In such a hopeful situation, the cost of ADA could reach as high as $1.13. In the event that the bears win, the cost of Cardano could tumble to around 59 cents. Then again, assuming the selling and purchasing pressures are adjusted, the altcoin could be at around 75 cents. 2024 The rising number of engineers and the developing notoriety of Cardano could assist with helping the organization's piece of the pie. This would likewise assist with enhancing the organization's arranged drives. In the event that the more extensive market goes through a possible administrative or monetary emergency, the altcoin could drop to around $1.04, albeit the ordinary cost of Cardano might in any case reach $1.54. It would be critical to try not to get out of hand. 2025 Assuming the organization executes an open democratic framework by 2025, it could influence the cost of the altcoin. This could make it lose a portion of its merchants. Notwithstanding, over the long haul, the cost might in any case stretch around $2.61. On the off chance that Cardano can effectively carry out different undertakings and drives, the cost of the digital currency could arrive at a limit of $3.49 by 2025. 2030 specialists at a main monetary firm foresee that the cost of Cardano could arrive at a limit of $5.84 in 2030. They likewise accept that the altcoin will keep on developing. The above ADA cost investigation outline is set to an everyday time span. Towards 2018 Q4, ADA moved in a falling wedge design areas of strength for with energy. 2019 opened with a combination that went on for around 90 days prior to breaking out of the scope of 4 cents 5 cents. After it broke out of the reach, the cost moved around 85% into the 10 cents potential gain cost. The new high took out the last huge high, recommending that the negative pattern was finished, and the market is currently bullish. Juncture with the moving midpoints pointers portraying a brilliant cross likewise recommended there may be an adjustment of pattern. Q1 and Q2 2028 as 10 cents high combination proceeded and made liquidity on the lookout. This liquidity supported the sell that moved and broke the market construction to the disadvantage, hitting an ATL of 1 cent. Before the sell broke, while it was mobilizing down, it made responses at the all-around checked union zone on NOV 2018, which went about as a help, driving the cost further down to 3 cents. ADA then tracked down help at 3 cents and pushed the value back to 7 cents at an inventory zone made on July 13. This supply offset the interest on the lookout and supported the sell drop down to 1 cent. The market made this unsurpassed low on Walk 2020 and made a solid attempt to purchase, however got opposed for a couple of days, yet at long last made a help zone, presently going about as an obstruction zone. This obstruction zone denoted the finish of Q1 for 2020. These further drove ADA by 55% to the 5 cents potential gain value, a similar zone made since NOV 2019. This zone has gotten the cost to regard it whenever it passes this zone. After the cost arrived, it made a bull banner cost going from 8 cents to 9 cents for a really long time. This bull banner is a continuation design, which shows that the cost was as yet bullish. The market is simply resting to accumulate more interest solidarity to proceed with its transition to the potential gain. And it did subsequent to retesting 0.070 IPA with a long wick. The bull banner finished the Q2 of 2020, which is a decent sign that the cost would be bullish for the following quarter. 2021 Q2, which finished with a bull banner, supported a 51.7% increment, driving the cost to 13 cents. Once more, the cost combined as a bull banner, taking a 21.44% action and leaped to 15 cents. With the above depicted pattern, ADA valued 755% in a half year from an ATL. Presently, the inquiry is if the purchase would proceed, or the bear season is going to begin. A year began with a 3-day combination that drove ADA's most memorable, most stretched out purchase to nearly $5 on February 27, 2021. After hitting this ADA shaped a channel like Union, leaving trendline liquidity with a projection that cost would get back to moderate the liquidity and proceed with the purchase from a request stream zone. 2021 Q2 began with a breakout from the channel like Union, driving the cost to hit around $2.45. In any case, the cost experienced a strong bullish dismissal after making this presentation, returning the cost to the purchase zone. The zone shaped a help that kept and kicked the cost down up to $1.85. The help got tried 2 times once more prior to supporting the most expanded purchase in ADA history. These help and obstruction zones were the most grounded up until this point, as the opposition zone and backing zone were tried 3 and multiple times, separately, prior to breaking out in Q3. After ADA's cost penniless out of the long-held opposition zone, leaving a behind zone that the market would later revisitation of retest, ADA hit a $3.10 new ATH on September 2nd. This supply zone has been tried multiple times, making areas of strength for a zone with a comparing support zone beneath spurred from a past interest zone. After it was tried 2 times, this help zone couldn't hold the sell that came its direction as the cost broke further to the drawback to the 1.19 cost zone. Q1 divided by Q2 2023 out of 2022, the normal cost of ADA was lower than its base during the pinnacle of the market in 2021. The bear market that happened following the November 2021 market blast has impacted Cardano more than other top digital currencies. Notwithstanding the negative market patterns, Cardano is as yet expected to develop. The blockchain is made out of 2 layers, the Cardano settlement layer and the Cardano computational layer. The previous permits distributed exchanges to happen inside the organization. The last option, then again, goes about as an extension between the Savvy contracts and the CSL. Dissimilar to the customary POS calculation, Cardano utilizes a complicated form of the POS called the Ouroboros POS. Dissimilar to the regular POS, the Ouroboros framework makes time lots called ages. Every age has an opening chief who will perform block creation. This technique diminishes blockage and increment the productivity of the organization.